Hello to all of you from this Brazilian city of Belo Horizonte. This is the Mineirão, the home of two proud footballing institutions, Cruzeiro and Atlético Mineiro. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Real Madrid decide to name a starting 11 that looks like this. Keylor Navas keeps goal. Pepe, Sergio Ramos, Daniel Carvajal, Marcelo. Toni Kroos, Modric, Isco, Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema tasked with leading the line. There's the whistle. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm going to go for the experienced Igor Akinfeev. He's always been an agile stopper, but having been on the scene from such a young age, he's a much calmer decision-maker these days.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's Isco! And he's there to hoof it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Needed a better pass there. Toni Kroos. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That is wayward.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Long and direct. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
By taking that route into a central position, he made it easier for the defence.
Bale's cross. Away from immediate danger. Isco. Knocks it towards the front. Not offside that time. Berezutski. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Now the pass. It's Marcelo. Marcelo crosses into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo passes it through. Jagoev. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looks like a good ball through. What a save! Terrific reactions! Modric! Saved only by poor finishing.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks to slip it through. Chance! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Daniel Carvajal with the ball through. Carvajal looking to get on the end of this. Ignashevich. And we hit half-time. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Spoon forward. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Who's going to make this theirs? Can he dig out a shot? Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only need...
World-class Karim Benzema! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Real Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
It's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Benzema. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Berezutski does well to read it and intercepts. Tries a through ball. How about it? And in it goes. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
Going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Real Madrid get themselves a two-goal cushion. Ignashevich cuts it out. Real Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. It's a loose ball.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Ignashevich. Jagoyev. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. The final whistle. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did, really, in affecting that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.